Hi, it's Julien Barker here from Spinal Health Centre, back with the microphone, trying to get my level right there. And just talking to Jeff here, who we reckon is about between 4 and 6 weeks ago, had quite a nasty hamstring injury on the right side. I just asked him how percentage improvement. You said 100%. I played over the weekend, so that's good. Good to know that you can turn around an injury pretty quickly to get you to match fit. But you said you can still feel you can still feel the scar tissue in there. Okay, so there's some things we can check around that. So right, well, much to do, isn't there? So let's get on. Yeah, there we go. What's your PD normally?
I think right.
Okay, what I mean by PD is it's an old term actually, but it's just one of those that's stuck, meaning pelvic deficiency. Which leg tends to shorten? I can see that from here, Jeff is clearly a right PD. Obviously, people can have structural actual leg lengths. But this will actually change because it's a functional leg length discrepancy, which is by far the most common. For those that, if you ever get somebody who comes in, they know, most people know if they've got a structural leg length difference, because often they'll be wearing a wedge in one shoe. Keep their shoes on, keep the wedge in, and take the readings from that, because that's their normal, and see how it changes with that in, and then you should be able to get them to level. Okay. Anyway, yep. Jeff is a PD possibility 1, so short to long. Yeah, and there's definitely tension down that right leg. Okay. Off we go. Whoa. As soon as I go anywhere near his left knee, things level up straight away. So we're going for a left medial tibia. First adjustment is on the talus. Oh, coming in for a close-up. Excellent. Say again? Yeah, we had a proper good leg twitch there, didn't we? Yeah. I was adjusting somebody this morning a couple of times. The whole body twitched, and we were joking how if we did that on film, absolutely nobody would believe us it was happening. He said, "Yeah, but it really is." I said, "Yeah, I know, it really is." Yeah. Okay, so left AS ilium adjustment. Just making sure I'm bang on sacral tubercle 1, come across onto the iliac crest and the top of it, which is usually tender. Yep. Yeah. Leveling up nicely. Okay. Squeeze your knees together and let go. Let's do that again. And let go. Okay. Right hand up behind your back. And swap your hands around. Both hands up behind your back together. And both back down by sides. Pretty good demonstration of an L5 with a diminishing kind of pattern there. So I'll just run that again. So watch the left leg on this one. So right hand behind your back. So left leg clearly goes long, right leg goes short. Swap your hands around. It's the same but less. Both hands up behind your back. And again, it's the same but slightly less. Both back down by side. So the temptation would be to adjust L5, L4 and L2. Actually, it's clearly all happening around L5, the obvious one. Adjust that one, and then we'll recheck it and see what happens. We're doing this live, so anything could happen. Okay. Again, I just tend to stabilize. I don't even realize I'm doing it actually. I tend to stabilize the tip with one of my fingers. It just feels as if I've got that really solid contact. And hopefully, Jeff, did that adjustment feel solid? Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. Okay, so nice and level. Right hand behind your back. Swap. And both. There we go, and a pretty good example of how you could easily overadjust and make him sore. Whereas actually one, we know from the experiments done way back in the day that when you get a movement through the spinal column, so it is clearing up as far as L2. So good. Both back down by side. Take your right hand up by your face. Big deep breath in and out. Left hand up as well. Have you got any shoulder stiffness, or are you just moving slowly? Okay, both back down by sides. That's what I thought about. Turn your head to the right. Slow and deliberate movement. Lift the right shoulder off the couch and back down. And shrug both shoulders up to your ears and down. Squeeze the right elbow flat against your side and let go. Squeeze the left one in and let go. Do the left one again and let go. Just a little kick there, and it definitely kicked more. So that's a left lateral scapula. Shrug your shoulders up and roll them back, up and roll and down. And head back into the center. Okay, left lateral scapula. Yeah, I'm going set in 3. I think Jeff can take a set in 3 here. Get down to set in 2 for the lower 2. Okay, so lift up your head and back down. Tuck your chin down to your chest, back to the center. And just push your face into the couch and let go. Good. Stretch your right hand towards your right knee and let go. Left hand to left knee and let go. Okay, that's all good. So let's thinking. So football injury and the hamstring injury. There is a hamstring test. Let's just go straight for that. Just pull without pulling too hard. Just pull your heel up towards your head. That's it, and let go. When people do that, you want you want a bit of tension on it. Be careful, especially in older clients, is if they really pull, they can set off a cramp in that muscle. So you want to just take a bit of tension on it. And you saw that massive change there. Yeah. Is this where you're talking? Yeah. Okay, it wasn't hard to find, was it? Whoa. Okay, so what as I'm feeling is coming up the hamstring tendon here. Yeah, this is right. This is the epicenter of the injury here. Yeah. Actually tender? A bit. Okay. So I'm going to go with a thrust on the setting 3, just right into that tendon. Yeah. And let's just retest it and see what happens. So if you go back up the end there just to see, again, doing this live, anything can happen. So about the same pressure if you can as before. And there you go. Felt about the same to me. Yeah, there you go. Whoa, press myself sometimes. Massive change. So let's have a look at the ankle and the knee with footballers. How was the game on Saturday?
You won 3-1.
You won 3-1? Absolutely. There we go. Okay, so even though I adjusted it earlier, I'm still getting a medial talus coming up here. So. And a very clear anterior tibia. So anterior tibia coming up onto the tibial plateau, and we're effectively driving here straight posterior. please, if anyone wants to leave comments about, yeah, well, that looks as if you're superior. No, anatomically posterior because I bent his knee. Hopefully that makes sense. Worth checking, kneecap. And also worth just checking and going back. Obviously, I adjusted L5 and I was talking about 4 and 2. I didn't actually check 3. Lift the right hip up off the couch and back down. Now, logic would say that that's going to be okay. Lift the left hip up off the couch and back down. But any logic is effectively a guess, so it's always worth just assessing it to see. It was okay. Good. Okay, so hopefully that'll be Jeff back up to match fit, and we shall report back. Please do the like and subscribe thing on the buttons below, like down there in the mythical button land, and see you again soon.